I told you guys that I would be coming live more. So I am coming to cook today. And baby said she wanted like cube steak-ish, but not cube steak. So we are going to do some things. Let me grab all my ingredients, get my camera set up, and I'll be back. Well, I am not going anywhere per se. I'm still learning how to use this thing, but if I can stop locking my phone on accident, I can do something productive. But yeah. Okay, maybe I should have did this part first, but whatever. We're here now. Oh, that's what it is. It doesn't like my phone case. So, well, let's take the phone case off. All right. How's everybody's week been going? How are y'all feeling after elections? How are y'all feeling after elections? All right, let's try this again. So y'all know your girl is not super tech savvy, but oh, it wants me to keep it this way. Well, that's fine. Alright, we are back. And I need to go wash my hands. Let me get that done. But alright, y'all. So I got my pot and my lid. I'm going to start off with doing my bell peppers and onions. Real big about the onions. Not so big about the bell peppers, but yeah, let me go wash my hands. I'll be right back. Hi, how are you today? So I'm learning how to use this ring light because with my tarot videos, I always said that I was going to get one, and we didn't. So, grabbing all of my supplies. And we are going to use ground turkey because it is less fat. So yeah, we're going to do some ground turkey. I'm going to get my other stuff situated, washing hands. I hope your week is going good. It has been a very interesting day. I had a bunch of homework to get done, and now I'm cooking. Tonight's drink of the choice is going to be tequila for now. But we are also going to do this really cool wine I found with Denter. So this is the really cool wine. This is by Old Rock Curie Winery. It is in South Carolina. And this is 3-star. This one is Raspberry Giggles. It is grape wine with natural flavor. It has 10% alcohol. So this is what I will be drinking with my dinner today. Hello, my day's going pretty good, Score. How are you? We are getting ready to cook. Today is my first time actually using my ring light for videos. So please bear with me. I am learning. I'm not super tech savvy, but we're going to cook us a little good meal today. Alright. course, we are going to use our butter, which is our Blue Bonnet butter. And what else did you guys need to cook? Alright. And because I am lactose intolerant, I am going to be using the lactate milk. So we are going to be using this to do my gravy, which I let my girlfriend buy all the groceries today so that we can see if I can actually cook and not take forever for once. We are also going to use our beefy onion soup and a brown gravy mix. I usually make my gravy from scratch, so this is going to be so new to me. But let's do what we're going to do. We're going to also make Rice Krispie treats as well, so I'll probably come back on the second live to do that. And I honestly just felt like I should let y'all come cook dinner with me today. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to start off. We're also using some garlic. And we're going to use 1 sweet onion. Seasonings that I am going to be using today is going to be my garlic and herb, Mrs. Dash. That has no salt because I will be putting my own salt. I'm also going to use a vegetable broth so that I can feel like I'm still getting my fill in. So anyway, we're going to start off. We're going to go ahead and melt our butter. The second stream will probably be in about an hour after I finish cooking the food. It shouldn't take me that long to cook, but I've got to make the baby a bajo. So, and she is still on her NG tube feeding, so we are having to do that. I'm going to use an entire stick of butter. And let's see if I can rotate y'all a little bit. There we go. All right. So I'm going to put this on 3 on my stove, which is kind of like my medium area, right a little bit above my medium. Yeah, I am going to do like almost kind of like cube steak, but with turkey. So I'm going to melt that down, start that down on low. I'm going to also cut up my onion, and let me grab my cutting board. Of course, I'm never prepared for what I need to be, but that's cool. I feel like that just gives us more time to talk. So because this side of my oven I am not doing anything on at the moment, I'm going to move all of that stuff over there. And we're going to go ahead and cut up our onion right here so that we can get that done. I prefer to use sweet onions because for me, it's just what I like. It's just what I like. I'm going to use a throwaway bag. Here we are. Got me a trash bag. I cut each of the 4 sides of the onion. There we go. Because it just makes it easier for peeling it. For me, everybody has their own life hacks. This for me is my way to go. With cutting my onion. It has been a long day today. I had several appointments and then I had to come home and do schoolwork. So that led me to doing dinner late. but better late than never. And I get to make Rice Krispie treats today, so I'm so excited. I haven't made Rice Krispie treats in a long time. And like I said, I let my girlfriend get all the groceries today. So she got some colorful marshmallows, which I've never made Rice Krispie treats with colorful marshmallows. So we're going to learn something new together today. All right, let me rinse off this onion. I like to rinse my onions off in cold water because it makes it where your eyes don't water as much. All right. Welcome to my channel, by the way. I do a lot of different things. I am a tarot reader, and sometimes I just like to come have a conversations with y'all. I recently had a baby, so I'm going through postpartum, and I'm learning to do life a little differently. I think those would be big enough. I like onions. I know that some people in my house aren't big fans of onions, but we are doing onions today. So I say cut this up in whatever sizes that is comfortable for you. If you are an onion eater or not an onion eater. I only do all the dicing when I absolutely have to. If I can avoid it, I will. I am all about like cooking quickly, but cooking fresh. I don't like a lot of processed stuff. I need to leave and I need to go to bed, but remember you made... Oh, thank you, Score. I appreciate it. Emojis are fun. I like emojis. Hope you rest well, and don't forget to follow my channel so you can see me more. And I hope I like to be able to make people's days. That's exactly why I like to come on live, so that I can talk to people and see how their day is going. And in this stressful world, we all need someone that we can vent to every now and then, if not daily. But like I said, I'm not chopping these in any particular way. I am just cutting them to my liking. And then we're going to get us a bowl and we're going to make us some patties for this stove top. Because I'm going to do everything on stove top today. And I'm going to use instant potatoes for the first time ever. So we're going to see how that goes for us. You know. So, if I was making something more, and I wasn't like in a 30-minute meal mind frame right now, I would definitely dice these. But for what I'm doing, I just really want to caramelize them, get a little flavor. And I normally keep a lot of frozen onions around, but it is time for me to do other things, so I did not today. I'm gonna rinse off my cutting board because I'm gonna use that to make my patties on. And while our onions are caramelizing, because we have onions that are caramelizing, yeah. So while we have those doing that, I give them a quick little stir. Let those get all nice and coated in butter. And I normally probably would put on gloves if I was cooking for other people. But I am cooking for the house today. And we are going to put this in a bowl. Being that it is just me, my girlfriend, and the baby. Yes, I washed my hands again, in case you were wondering. All right. I'm going to season this all up. I'm going to go wash my hands again. All right. So, for seasoning, I'm going to use a little bit of seasoning salt. And I like Lowry's for seasoning salt. I am going to use a very small amount of cilantro, just because I want them to have a little bit of a kick and some flavor. There is my Mrs. Dash. That does not have salt in it, so that makes me happy there. We don't want to use a whole lot of salt. We need all right. We're going to also use my Caribbean season. I love this stuff. It says it's for seafood, but I use it on a lot of things. And it just adds a really decent set of flavors and has a decent amount of herbs in it. I am looking for my time. Here it is. Add some time. I don't really measure a lot when I cook. I'm kind of an eyeball girl. So if I can eyeball it, then we're in the door. Yeah, I have little hands, so, you know, just about that much. And that was thyme that we added. Couple of red pepper flakes, just to give a little kick. And this is like my new favorite little rub for like meats, burgers. Because it's turkey, I tend to season it well. And then lastly, I'm going to use my beefy onion soup mix. And I'm just going to mix that right on in. All right. Hands in. I don't normally like to get very messy, but hey, we're going to do this. We're going to do it right? I was super behind in one of my classes, so I got all caught up today. And then course, I've got to do this week for that class. But I've got till Sunday to get all that done. So I'm not rushing. I washed some clothes this morning. We got that all in the mix. Oh, this is kind of gross. But we're going to make the best of it. Make sure you get all your stuff, mix it well. Because the liquid from the actual meat itself is going to do the job of what you would normally do with your onion mix when you add your liquids to make it not taste powdery. But because we are going to make these into patties, I just prefer to hand mix it. All right. This is the gross part. Ugh. But anyway. So, beautiful thing is we make these little cute little patties. I probably should have pulled some parchment paper out is what I probably should have done in hindsight. But we will do that another day. Yeah. Made some patties. Right. Oh, these onions smell so good. And I didn't put anything in them. But butter. So that is going really good. But yeah, we just hand over hand with your hamburger patties. I try not to flatten them too much because I'm going to do that when I cook anyway. So just a nice little hamburger patty ball. Hamburger patty. And sometimes I'll even use breadcrumbs to help it stick. But it's just the girlfriend and I today. So, and I'm getting dirty. I'm not doing nothing fancy, just a little turkey burger patties. Hey Garfield, how are you? I'm an island girl, so I legit believe in oh, that smells really good. But I believe that your meat should be seasoned. You should have flavors in your food. I went to a friend's house not too long ago, and I don't eat everybody's cooking. I'm really picky. I'm a very picky eater. And mostly because I have a lot of allergies. Like, no shade to nobody. Just, I have a lot of allergies. So, I have to be very cautious of where I eat and whose houses I eat at. Okay, that gave us about 5 patties, that container. There we go. All right, let me go wash my hands again in this bowl. But these are our patties. Yeah. All right, let me go wash my hands. I'll be back. I probably should have like some really cool hold music, huh? Probably the better I get at these videos, I can probably do so. But I'm still learning to have technology skills. drying my hands off. Uh-oh. That wasn't exactly what I wanted to do. But yeah, I'm gonna dry my hands off. All right. I'm doing the onions in the butter for my green beans, is what that is for. And some of it is going to be kept for when I do my sauce. Yep, we are making dinner. Alright. I'm going to take out about half of these onions so that I can use them to go, there we go, with my gravy that we gonna make. And we're just gonna set those to the side. There we go. Got those set to the side. Grab my green beans. Just got some regular Kroger's frozen green beans. And they're going to open. So whatever green beans I don't eat tonight that we cook, I'm gonna put them in a food saver container, and they will be used at a later date, whatever I don't use today. Hence is where my vegetable oil comes in it. I don't use a lot because I don't like my green beans to be soggy. But we're going to move these back to the other one. The other eye. Place a lid on them. Nice buttery garlic green beans. The garlic. I have a lot of garlic, so I just grabbed whichever one was closer. So it's probably not the same one that you saw at the beginning of the video, but yeah. And for this, I'm just going to use a little bit of lemon pepper seasoning on my green beans. Yeah, that looks like enough. Just to give it a little flavor. It was letting me know that it's time to feed the baby. Move that to the back. I'm gonna move this over here, and we are going to be utilizing my next pan for my patties. That's what we're going to be doing the next pan with. Got some of my patty on my stove. I tend to keep paper towels everywhere because I don't like mess. It really does actually bother me a bit. But yep, we're gonna do our patties. A couple minutes on each side. And like I said, because it's turkey, it's not a lot of grease. And because I'm only cooking for me and my girlfriend, I was left with a lot. All right. Y'all rinse this off. And my hands again. Oh. That's what I was looking for. I was looking for my pan to make my gravy. And we are going to use some more butter because I like butter. There we go. You can see everything, right? Can you see everything? Hey, can you guys see everything? Okay. Yeah, I'm learning how to use this thing. All right, gravy pan. So, as I told you, I'm doing something different today. We're gonna use the little brown gravy mix. We're gonna call it an absolute day. We're gonna turn this fire up on those turkey burgers. I turned that up to like a 4. I'm not sure what your oven runs on, but that's what mine does. And because I want this gravy to have some flavor and not just be what they created, I'm going to use some of my vegetable oil. I don't like making a lot of dishes, so whatever I can use to kind of make my life a little easier, I do. And I might do an extra packet of gravy because I don't like my gravy thin. So apparently I only had that one beef gravy, so we're going to use this one. Improvise, improvise. I say when you are cooking, do what you love. All right, I got that down. Get me another paper towel. All right, and because I'm also doing mashed potatoes, I'm going to go ahead and also boil my water as well. We can go ahead and get that done. I don't really like using tap water, so my cheat method is to boil your water before you do your instant potatoes. gonna go ahead and get that water to boiling. I always put more water than I'll probably need, because again, I'm boiling this water down. What are you doing over there? Mind your business. All right, we're gonna put that on a 4 so that that's also boiling as well. Got my patties starting to season and sear up. And I need a fork. Now, we're gonna use Evie. Oh, the extra virgin olive oil. It's my favorite brand. Oil just makes your gravy thicker, but because I'm using a packaged gravy, it's not really necessary. It's just a habit. And I'm gonna do my lactate milk in this. Because I'm lactose, I still need to use milk for a lot of my recipes. And so that's what we're doing. Put a little bit of butter in that. Do I want to use the whole stick of butter? I say let's use the whole stick of butter. What you say? I say let's do it. Butter is delicious. Like, I feel like, oh, what was the lady's name? Paula Deen. She puts butter in everything. So I think I've been picking up that habit. A little more than I'd probably like to admit. We have got our turkey patties are starting to grill. We've got our green beans over here in the pot with our onions and our butter. And I put lemon pepper seasoning on those. We are now working on our gravy. And yeah, y'all. So. Now, because I'm used to making my gravy from scratch, I'm probably still going to put some flour in here. I'm trying to learn how to like out the box things, and for whatever reason, it's not the easiest to learn to do. But I'm learning. And these are the potatoes that we're gonna be using today. I'm learning how to do instant so that my life can be a little bit better and easier, because my baby was in the hospital and she's growing, but she has feeding tubes and all kind of things that she has to have. And it takes a lot of time to get her situated so that I can cook. But I'm just trying to get back in the habit of cooking. Because the cost of living is so high. And I'm down to no income. So, yeah. We're learning to do that. I'm sorry if y'all have said anything. I have been sitting here just doing the cooking. I'm gonna let that melt down. Let's get back over here to our main thing. Let's get back on over here. Yeah, we're gonna flip these. Like I said, I like to simmer on each side, and then I just keep flipping them until they're done. But we're trying to eat a little healthier so that we can stay alive for our baby. I'm going on 40, and I have high blood pressure and asthma and everything else under the sun. And they be like, yeah, you need to do this and you need to do that. Now, the doctors always got a whole list of things that they want you to be on top of. And so that's what we doing. I might add a little bit more seasoning to that turkey meat because I'm feeling some type of way. I can't smell it. And my rule of thumb is if you can't smell it, it ain't got enough flavor. So we're gonna come back, do a little sprinkle of my island seasoning. That was that Sweet Heat rub, the off-brand one. And because I'm doing turkey, I'm gonna use a poultry seasoning. But I seasoned it before I mixed it. I did. I think these McCormick pepper grinders are like the best thing since ice cream. Because I like to smell the pepper. So we can put some pepper on our green beans. Which I'm going to turn the fire down on them to simmer because I do not like for my green beans to be soggy. I like my vegetables to be al dente. But we also need to put a little salt and pepper in that gravy. Put a little bit of pepper in there. And we're going to use that seasoned salt. Just so the gravy got a little flavor, y'all. All right, I'm back. So, I'm just stirring up them green beans. Remember, these was my frozen green beans, so I said we were trying to make life easier today and not harder. And so these are our turkey burgers that I seasoned very well. We are also doing, I need to get one of them things where I could just like press a button and it rotates my stuff. Yeah. And stirring our gravy up. Like I said, I usually make my gravy from scratch, but my girlfriend was like, let's see if you can do it this way. So we're going to try. But with the gravy, you always have to stir it because the flour cooks up so fast and it get real clumpy It's thick. Because even when you get packaged gravy, it ain't nothing but flour and seasoning. At least, as far as I know. Maybe they dry processed it or something. I don't damn know. But we gonna whip this gravy. That's what we gonna do. Whip our gravy today. I appreciate y'all coming to spend some time with me. While we mix up this gravy. Now remember, it's not gonna be super dark gravy because I mix my brown gravy up with my chicken gravy. Mostly because we were doing turkey meat and I had already used the beefy onion mix to try to give it a little bit of a beefy flavor. Trying to get all them lumps out. It's the front. We're going to turn that back up. Y'all, I am a sped because apparently I didn't cut on my water to boil for my potatoes. We tripping. Just a little bit. We tripping. Y'all, I know that we got to keep our country up in our prayers. I hope everybody did their parts and voted. I know I did. Let me turn that down. It don't look like it likes being that high. Okay, look at that right there. Alright. So my gravy is starting the gravy, y'all. Yeah, we starting the gravy. So my gravy I can go on and bring down and let that simmer. But remember, you got to keep stirring your gravy because you don't want it to get too thick. I'm going to add just a teensy bit more of my lactate milk. Just a little bit. So that the gravy is still like thick and creamy. Y'all, it smells so good in here. I wish I had like a snatch and scratch and sniff. So we doing, just a quick dinner. It took me forever to get myself organized. I promise tomorrow I'll be organized because I'm trying to do like a 30 days of cooking, of like me cooking dinners, because I had really gotten away with that with my work schedule when before I went on leave. So it's something I wanted to implement back into my life because I like to eat. I just look little. I'm a big girl. I promise you I'm a big girl on my inside. I'm a whole 500 pounder. Alright. So, that's doing its thing. We're going to go and come back over here, y'all, and get back to these turkey burgers. I'm going to flip them. I told you, I just like to keep flipping them until they done. Wipe as you go so you don't have no messes. That way when I'm done, I don't have nothing to wash. But, well, to throw in a dishwasher because your girl ain't washing nobody's dishes. I ain't even gonna lie to you. But, because I don't believe that I should cook and wash the dishes. I just don't. How many people does that happen at their house? Do y'all like, do you cook and wash the dishes? What you having going on at y'all house? But do you see how like a little bit of grease this is compared to if this was beef, and how like it'll be so full and breaking apart and all that good stuff, and it's not. Yeah, it's a good thing going. Alright, give me green beans is doing what they supposed to do. We're just gonna put them down on low. And I got that water warming up for my potatoes. Yeah, honey, we've eaten today. So, what is your favorite color? Mine's is blue. And I like purples too, hence the purple ring. But gift to myself is an I love you ring. To remind myself to love myself, even like to give myself grace, because as a mom, like, you want to be perfect, you want to do good, you want to break curses and love on your baby in ways that you may not have felt that you was getting before or whatever. But you know, I have to remind myself that I'm not perfect. I'm not meant to be perfect. And it takes a village, you know, to do anything, especially when you have a baby that was in the NICU. It does. It takes a village. I'm just stirring this gravy again. But y'all see what my gravy looking like. That's that gravy right there. Behind it is that water that I got that's supposed to be starting to boil. But somebody forgot to cut it on. It's on now, but I surely forgot. Alright, let me put this butter up, because I think my gravy is exactly where I want it to be. Just gotta let it, keep stirring it and let it sit so it can go on and get to the thickness that we want. And I have that on the simmer, so yeah, let's check these green beans. What we got going on with these green beans over here? So, what we got going on with our green beans? Green beans, green beans. Oh, there you are, green beans. Alright, hold on. Let's see what we got going on with these green beans. Put that on that for now. Oh, yes. Okay, so remember this pack started out frozen. I cut up some onions, put a little lemon pepper in there, just to give us a little bit of flavor. And took out the bag. I got a little piece of that stock. Y'all don't know, green beans actually grow on the stock. Yeah. It's getting hot in here. And like I said, I'm going to use half of these green beans for tonight, for today's meal, and then the other half for tomorrow's meal. So it's going to save me time and some prep with that. We got our turkey burgers going. Letting them get a little bit of color. Ooh, that burnt. Burnt my fingers. Alright, y'all, do me a favor. Y'all watch this cook for about 2.3 seconds for me, because your girl, I need to go take the baby her bottle. So I'll be right back. But y'all go ahead and y'all watch that for me for a couple of seconds. Watch that cook on up, okay? I took that that fire is on like a 4 for these turkey burgers. Them green beans was doing their thing. We got some garlic in there. We got our gravy in on up. And we have our water boiling. So we're going to do that. And then I'm going to go take the baby her bottle. I'll be right back. Y'all bear with me just a little sec. Put this milk up and this butter. So that we can... right, y'all. I'll be right back. Just keep an eye on it for me. Keep your eyes peeled. I'll be right back. Go take this baby her bottle, okay? Stay tuned. Oh, how's it looking? It is looking real good. Okay. All right. We're back. Almost ready. All right, I'm back. Okay. Sorry it took me so long, y'all. The baby was all the way upstairs. Push these down a little bit. Yes, we getting some color on this turkey burger. All right, we're gonna take that lid, put that lid on them. The green beans is getting there. All right, let's check our gravy. Let's check our gravy. Oh yeah, that's that good perfect gravy. Remember, I told you you gotta keep stirring it because you don't want it to get lumpy. But I guess it's not stirring if I'm using a fork, right? Oh, I be forking it. Yes. So we got our turkey burgers. Because we're doing like a turkey Salisbury steakish type situation. What you call it? Our cube steak with turkey. So, yeah, we're doing a turkey burgers. That's my gravy and my water because I'm cheating today and doing instant potatoes because I'm learning how to do that. But we got some green beans that I just caramelized some onion and put a little bit of lemon pepper in there and some garlic and some pepper, and we called that a day because that lemon pepper kind of gives it its salt too. So you don't want to. I got high blood pressure, so I be trying to watch my salt. My salts. Let's see. Oh, yeah, those are almost perfect. Mm-hmm. Let them sit over there on low because they pretty much done. And then I just continuously flip my turkey burgers so that they don't like dry out on one side or be undercooked on the other. If this was beef, I probably wouldn't flip it as much. But I haven't done turkey burgers in a while. So I was like, yeah, we're gonna do that today. And they're just kind of pressing down so that way we get them cooked all the way through. All right, so that water should be about warm for. Well, there went that. That was my spoon. We're just gonna leave that there until I get ready to clean it, cause I ain't got time. My back is a little funny. But we're gonna add these onions now. I had sauteed some onions and some butter earlier. Just for this. Oh. Please make it a bit of a mess, ain't we? Yeah, we're gonna wipe that off real time so it ain't nothing left to clean up except for the pots. Well, we're gonna have to still wash down the stove, but as far as scrubbing the stove, I shouldn't have to worry about that. It's I want to try to make life easier, not just for me, but for other people around me. And if I can find little quick meals that I can share, then why not? So I'm gonna flip them burgers one more time, maybe two more times before I add this gravy to the mix. That's the only thing I hate about turkey is that you have them little fall offs. But Yeah. I went ahead and added the onions so that they can brown up some more. And also make sure that we got a lot of flavor. So I'm enjoying this. Keep taking this gravy off the heat so I can stir it. And then I'm going to take that off of the grease here in just a second as well. So that way we can make sure we have fun with that. But yes, that's a turkey burger with our onions. And they not burnt or anything. I promise it's turkey. So it just, yeah. Get that juice up out of there. Alright. So I am going to be draining some of this grease out. Yeah, I'm just draining the grease out, y'all. Alright. Make sure you wipe off the pan because you don't want a grease fire. It sounded like it was talking to me. So I wiped it off with my a dishcloth, a clean one. And turned around and came back through with a paper towel to make sure ain't no grease left. And we're gonna just move forward like that. Yeah, look at that. Alright. So we don't start no forest fires. I'm gonna go ahead and add this gravy. We're gonna let the rest of that chicken get done in that gravy. Alright, y'all, let's work on these potatoes. Gravy on top of that. Gravies and onions. My girlfriend asked, and so I'm cooking. But it's cool because I was trying to get back into cooking more anyway. I'm gonna turn that fire down. And that gravy was looking so perfect before I put it in here. But it's okay, because it just needs to be stirred again. Yep. Smothered turkey burgers. That's what we got going on. I had that fire up too high. I had to turn it down. There we go. Turn it all the way down. And then, all right, y'all. Let me go rinse this pot out. I'm like making a whole bunch of dishes. All right. So I told y'all I was going to show y'all my little cheat and how I be cheating with my mashed potatoes because I'm learning how to do these instant potato things, right? So what I do is since I pre-boil my water, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to have leftover potatoes too. But because I don't like my potatoes too watery, and we was using bottled water, I don't want to waste my water. You know what I'm saying? So, because I don't want to waste my water, I take the potatoes, I fork through them, just make sure ain't no big old clumps or nothing. And then I take that hot water that I've been boiling, and I pour it in a little at a time, so that I can watch it thicken up. Y'all, I know I'm balling back because I'm left-handed. But you see how you can see it starting to clump up? Because my first time ever trying to do these, man, the potatoes came out so soupy. I was not with the shit. Alright, so I have Mrs. Dash Original that I'm going to sprinkle on that. So these potatoes have some flavor. That's the Mrs. Dash Original. And we're going to add some more water. Because it was the family pack, it should use most of that water that I boiled. Yeah. Don't talk to him like that. That ain't what you asked me to do. You said you was coming downstairs. Anyway. So y'all, I'm adding this water bit by bit at a time so that we don't end up with soupy mashed potatoes. Or undercooked ones either. That's why I boiled the water in advance. All right. And we have mashed potatoes, y'all. I'm still gonna add a little bit more water because yeah, there we go. Ooh, it done got hot in this kitchen. because y'all probably gonna use most of that. Yeah, y'all, look, instant potatoes. I ain't putting no butter in these ones because I put so much butter in the rest of the meal. Green beans had a whole stick of butter. Alright, and that is what our smothered turkey burgers are starting to look like. We still got our green beans on low. They're just basically just staying warm. So when it's time to eat. But we are almost done, y'all. I can plate up this food and call it a day. Because your girl still got homework to do. But I wanted to come cook with y'all. See how y'all's day was going. Them look real good. Don't that look like I've been in the kitchen all day making my mashed potatoes from scratch. That had a look, don't it? All right. And then I want my mashed potatoes to have a little cheese in them. So. So we're gonna use a little bit of sharp cheddar. I know you like, girl, you use lactose milk in your gravy. But then you're gonna turn around and use cheese. I know, just pray for the kid. But this is why I did that, so that I could have a little bit of cheese. And sometime this week I gotta fix my dryer. Apparently the heating quality is going out. But it's only messed up since the hurricane. And I already had to buy a new refrigerator, so I really don't want to have to buy another dryer. But you know, if I have to, I will. Yeah, mix that cheese right on up in there. You know, I say use as much cheese as you like. I can't handle a whole lot of cheese. So, I'm over here. Oh, y'all, look at that. And it's perfect mashed potatoes. I think this is the best I did them out of the pot. Y'all, give me 1 second, okay? Please, thank you. Right. But if you think about the problems you got for. And that's what I was doing. Johnny, give me a second. I'm gonna be here with you in a minute, okay? All right, y'all. So, hopefully y'all didn't hear any of that. Hey, I love Ella and the family. Hey, boo. So, yeah, I'm sorry, y'all. I had to go check on my daughter's oxygen on her converter machine because it wasn't getting bubbles, but it wasn't getting bubbles because it wasn't set to the amount of oxygen that she's supposed to have. But we got that fixed. Got that taken care of. And y'all, with that, we have pretty much finished dinner. So I just need to plate everything up, and we're good. Okay, let's go. All right, I'm grabbing a plate. I'm gonna use paper plates today because I really don't feel like washing dishes. Hey, best friend. Hey, best friend. So, finally learned how to use my ring cam. We made mashed potatoes today. Your girl did ground turkey burgers that we are sauteing and smothered. They're gonna be smothered turkey burgers, boo. And then, you know, I always gotta have a reason to be doing something good, but we went ahead and did some green beans. And so we did a cheat mix today, just a little bit. Let me let y'all see me. Hello. So yes, we're all done cooking now officially. So I just gotta plate everything up and then we good to go. But I hope y'all enjoyed chilling with me today and watching me cook. But that's my cheat way. I'll come back on later when I get ready to do my Rice Krispie treats because we gonna be trying something new with them. So We're gonna see how those turn out, okay? But I'm about to plate this up. And matter of fact, let me plate it up with y'all so that y'all can see how I played it. That way we in the game. Let me put that back right over there. Let me grab a plate. I'm gonna use a paper plate because your girl ain't washing the dishes. Hey, best friend, how the boys doing? Your mom said y'all was sick. Y'all doing okay over there? All right, y'all, plates. We can turn this back one off because we don't need it no more. But we're gonna go on and plate up these mashed potatoes first. I washed this, so I need to dry it off. I don't want no water going in the mashed potatoes. All right, mashed potatoes. Do us a nice little heavy helping of those. Yep. And y'all know your girl had to put a little cheese in it. Not that I need to be eating cheesy potatoes, no motherfucking way. But I mean, I did do right and made sure that I did right and made sure that I didn't use real milk in my gravy. So I ain't got to worry about having no stomach problems today. But yeah. Oh, that looks so good, y'all. All right. We're going to go down and plate these on up. A little bit of extra gravy on it. Get that gravy out on it, you know. Hate some gravies. We're gonna do some green beans. And there y'all have it. We did smothered turkey burgers and green beans and cheesy mashed potatoes. So we're gonna definitely challenge it. It's time to eat. So I will see y'all later. Y'all make sure y'all be safe out there. Have a great week and weekend, and of course keep pushing, keep being a better version of yourself, and every day, all day, put yourself first. I love y'all. They better? Okay, well that's good. I'm gonna call you in a little bit. I'm about to come jump off live and eat. I'll call you after I finish eating. So, and hopefully I get to see the boys before they leave. But I love you. And thank y'all for coming. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. You know, just come and join, spending some time with me because that's what we be doing. And I'm probably going live later with me working on these Rice Krispie treats because girl is in fat girl mode and that's what we about. So, I love y'all. Be safe out there.